All right, what's up, folks? We're playing some Standard. We got the qualifier this weekend. I'm qualified, and not sure. It's the same day as the set review, which, of course, is happening tomorrow. That's Saturday, July 19th at noon Eastern Standard Time. It'll be live on Twitch, and then follow up on YouTube right after. So make sure you tune in for that. Don't miss the set review. Edge of Turns looks awesome. But so same day as the set review is the qualifier, so I might or might not stream it. I might record a video for it. I don't really know yet. But trying out a few standard decks here as we kind of prep for that qualifier. And I've enjoyed these Jeskai control Shiko decks. They're kind of like they're more like mid-range control than pure control. This is not draw go. This is not counter all your spells. This is there are 4 counter spells in the deck, and they are there to put your opponent off balance, not control the game. Counter a thing, kill a thing, cast stock up, cast Shiko back to stock up, and pull ahead in card advantage. And cool new addition here is Joshua Phoenix's Dominant. So 3/4. These kind of looting effects are kind of cool in control decks because you can discard the cards that aren't good in a given matchup. So you're playing against a ramp deck, discard that Lightning Helix. You're playing against a mono red aggro deck, you discard 3 steps ahead, etc., etc. And the flip side's pretty cool here as well. Deal some damage and then recur a Shiko, which is nice, or a Beza. And otherwise, just some cool control shit, honestly. So there you go. That's the deck. So let's give it a spin and get right to the games. Brought to you by Elgato. How do I do this? It's these. I got 4 of them, and I have my Steam Deck Plus. Elgato gear powers all of my content. If you watch my content, you are just watching me through Elgato. The camera, the microphone, the lights, every part of my stream is Elgato based, and I've used them for years before they sponsored me, and now I'm very, very proud to be an Elgato partner. And you can check it out for yourself. Check out promo code ZZ-Gym5, 5% off. Please use the link in the chat and description. They do sponsor me, so make sure you use that link and use that promo code and get yourself all powered up. Elgato partner, and damn proud of it. Hey, Karn's here too. Hi, Karn. Chat coming out with me. Karn coming out with me. And our opener, we are on the draw with 2 Surveil lands and 2 bases. Hey, we can keep this. Have a little faith. A little faith in turn 1 land revolves. All right, that's a little scary, but sure. We're going to play an Elegant Parlor. We see Ultima. I mean, is turn 4 Beza into turn 5 Ultima a reasonable plan? We should look for a better card here. I think this is fine. Keep the Ultima. And we got Forest, Verge, All right, so we got Sandstorm Salvager, a little, what's it called, action? Collector's Cage. This is a pretty scary draw. Exhale's gonna go to the bin, I think. We could theoretically cast it next turn, but I don't want to leave mana for a counter spell, so try to rule spell if possible. There's the cage. So the actual stone cold nuts here on the play. Turn 1 elf, turn 2 2 bodies, turn 3 cage flip. Is it an overlord? And we're gonna go to game 2. Just another salvage. That might be enough though, honestly. We drew a relevant card. This is great. We're just gonna kill half their board. Yep, love it. Destroy all tap creatures. And that's great.
That still only counts as 1.
Gives us a little time to go Beza into Ultima. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Ultima killing artifacts is a pretty big deal, So they attack for 5. Not gonna make it 6. We spawn an Overlord here. Nope, just Gear Hulk, sure. I mean, I think we're in good shape here. So here's the Gear Hulk. Little Blade Splicer action. Double Paw Patch Recruit, which is kind of interesting. And we have Ultima, but alright, so play this, play Beza. So we're going to get some life and some tokens. Pretty good here. Yeah, a lot of artifacts in Edge of Eternities, so Ultima's looking pretty good. It's also important to note that this is basically Exile, because you end the turn. Right? Or no? Maybe not. Well, it doesn't, I'm sorry, it doesn't exile the cards, but it does, wait, what? It does, make it so death triggers don't happen, right? It's a really weird card, honestly. Wrath of God plus Time Stop in the same card. Is this Trample? Oh, they only had First Strike. Oh. That's not ideal. Well, that's,
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Sure. Should block with Beza. My bad. We draw Meringue. They keep a recruit in hand. Yeah, we probably just got a Wrath here. Pretty ugly, but I think we'll be alright. We've just wrapped Wrath into Beza, so let's attack and see if we can, yeah. Man, First Strike and Trample. This card's good. It's funny because this card is a kind of a big loser from with the new set because the way rotation works, green-white is one of the colors that gets shafted with the mana bases. So his card just becomes much harder to cast, which is kind of annoying, you know, for Bright Glass Gearhulk lovers. It is a very powerful card, but here's Ultima. Love it. And take up. Have I seen this Saltai Smuggler stack? Like briefly. And here's another recruit. Yeah, this is over, folks.
Somebody stop the damn man! Enough's enough!
Oh, if I go land, I draw a card too. Jeez. Beza is like so good. Like, Beza is so good. This card is just unbelievable. Yeah, mana bases post rotation are going to be really, really awkward. I'm going to do a video on it, but this is like the long and short of it, where these are the color pairs they get. So the color pairs that get nothing here are Rakdos, Azorius, and Selesnya. They have no shock lands and no fast lands because of the rotation being awkward. Karn's in the way there, but here's Justice Reliquary, Sanguine Evangelist. They're going to hit the Beza, sure. That makes the next. We actually only have one Ultima, but this is Ward 2. So, I mean, our blocks here are pretty good. We could leave up Jeskai Revelation, which is pretty good as well. Return target spell partner to its owner's hand. Deal 4, make 2 monks, draw 2 cards, gain 4 life. That probably just ends the game, right? Yeah, I'll just play with Sego. Making time reset, thanks so much. Yeah, Beza is just like... Because the thing is that a lot of times the floor of Beza is like, if you play against a control deck or like a non-aggro deck, it's just 4/5 draw card for 4, which is like pretty good, you know, like it's not bad at all. Another Paw Patch recruit, so we can return this to their hand and deal 4 to any target. And they'll get 2 counters from Paw Patch though. Better than 4, right? We only actually have like 3 supers in our deck. We've already cast 2 of them, so we should probably just start like turning the tempo stuff on. So let's do this. We'll deal 4 to the actual recruit. Make 2 monks, draw 2 cards, gain 4 life. Alright, so they're gonna pump some stuff up. We killed the cage too, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I think Ultima's a big deal. Don't forget, folks, also that wait, they're yeah, they are the after rotation.
Game.
After rotation,
Blouses.
when 4 sets leave a format, the format's going to slow down a bit, and it's going to be weaker on average, which is, you know, a pretty big deal as far as how things just kind of line up. So, I need to be aware of. I think Fire Magic looks pretty nice here. Fire Magic, Ultima, maybe Loran. I don't like Cancel. Split up Loran, Beza. I mean, honestly, most cards in our deck seem pretty good against them. Maybe it's not really a Joshua matchup. We could just be a pure control deck against them. Helix, Exhale. The looting effects get worse once you're sideboarding and like tailoring your deck to what they're doing. Yeah, I think it could be Exhale on the draw is kind of rough too. Let's shave 1 Exhale, 1 Joshua. Let's do that. Do 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 do. This is a blue-white land I think I would keep. Like if I had like any land to rediscover the way. We have a Helix and a Loran guaranteed cast. She need to draw a land, and we are 45% to draw land. Seems like a pretty good matchup. We probably shouldn't mess around. Yeah, I think we're showing mulligan. Mulligan into a much nicer hand. Let's keep this. We can dump a Helix. And Lanor Elves. Alright, split up. Ready to do your thing. Stock up number 1. When one stock up is good. You know, you gotta be aware of how much time you have, and they are kind of aggressive. So they got the stones again, so sure. We draw Rediscover the Way, which is pretty cool. Now we have Counterspell or Lightning Helix. This can add counters to tokens. Mana base is fun. This is displaying a surprising 5 basics. Alright, they're gonna jam. We are just going to take this. We're going to hope they play Gearhulk. They play another Lanor Elves. Alright, and we're just going to Helix the token. Kind of telling that we have the counterspell by us taking the damage and then whatever, but they didn't play a thing, so that's pretty good for us. We draw a Verge. And then we're just going to... I think we're just going to cast Rediscover the Way here. Because we... Holding up this X spell is getting worse and worse. All the mana they have, and like we can kind of just chill and draw some cards. Aven Interrupter. Cool. Yeah, a big thing about the new mana bases for the new format is going to be Shocklands and Verges. So, we already have Surveil Lands and Verges, but that's only really good in slow decks. Now that we're going to have Shocklands and Verges for 3-color decks, it means you can be a little more aggressive with the 3-color decks. So, here's the cage. They can pop that card if they want to. I guess this deck only gets Sacred Foundry. This deck's not going to want that many Shocklands. This deck actually does want these. So, we draw Day of Judgment. We don't need it because we have the split up. We have a good split up here, so just get split up. Destroy all tap creatures.
No, don't do this. Enough is enough. I'm the machine.
Seems like a pretty good matchup. Seems like a pretty good matchup. 1-0. On the play. Hand is... It's fine. Again, I'm a little surprised with the 5 basics of this deck, but... How many Vivi decks in the qualifier? Probably a decent amount. Vivi's pretty good. I think that both the Cauldron deck and just like regular prowess are pretty good. Not quite the level they were at, clearly, but speaking of the devil, Marauding Mako. So we got Vivi Cauldron here, which is a very powerful deck. But they are just going to attack for 1 and play the Cauldron. What do we say, folks?
You didn't say the magic word.
Let me draw. Alright, so we're just going to stock up. Try and find that red source, and we probably just go. We don't end the game, so. Alright, so we have cancel and tap land. They cast a Vivi, we just kill it. They play a Dragonstorm, it's totally fine. Vivi is a card that, like, if you leave it alone, it's going to really do its thing. It's a little Sheoldred-esque in that manner, where, like, if you just ignore it, try to ignore it, you're going to lose. But if you just kill it, it's not, like, that bad. Hence why Cauldron is so good with it. They discard a Winter Night Stories. Pretty good. So we're going to go Thundering Falls. And ship a land. So you go. So we have cancel into Snapcaster back to stock up, which is pretty damn good. Starting town. Starting town is going to be really important post rotation also, because for the decks that don't have good mana, starting town is like going to be it. So they just say go. 3 mana up. We could get back Joshua instead of Snapcaster, although it'll be a token, and you cannot flip it. So it's definitely worse in that regard. Split up Helix. I might actually just Helix this into the counterspell. Them saying go here is pretty weird. Like, they're not really that instant speed of a deck. Tokens have a backside, but Joshua specifies it has to exile itself, so it will not work. So, all right, we're gonna go land. I'm just gonna upkeep kill this Mako with the Helix. And we'll hold up cancel. Don't like the vibes of them just leaving mana up there, and just tapping out for my dragons is a little sketchy, so here's Mako again. We're not going to counterspell that. Just a 1/1, plenty of kill spells in our hand. We can counterspell the card, draw a spell, or whatever else. Or the Vivi, that works. So we can counter Vivi or we can Helix it. But I think if we want to just catch Chico next turn, so let's just counter this. So we'll just cash in. Counter that.
No, you can't. Don't even try.
And untap and draw Ultima. Whatever. So if I knew we were drawing Ultima, I might have. I guess I could just cast Split Up too. But let's just cast our freaking dragon. Cast a dragon. Cast Stock Up. Yeah, they could have a Cauldron in their hand. That's true. But we find a lot of lands. Okay, that's fine. I took the wrong land there, but whatever. Should have been a red land, but... Alright, so if they have a Cauldron here, they don't have any counters on this thing yet. They have another Vivi, sure. Wish we could tap the Chico. So... We can't split up these. I actually think I just want to attack. Play Split Up and play Reach Cover the way. We're control like we want to draw lands, you know? Alright, so play a land. Play Split Up. Destroy all untapped creatures. Chico did its job, you know? And then we're going to rediscover the way. By Beza, I will get nothing, so rediscover the way. This is the way.
No!
Who's pumped for Star Trek and Star Wars references on the soundboard for the space set, right? I don't know anything about Final Fantasy. I know a lot about Star Trek, Star Wars, sci-fi. So, Vivi number 3V. River Regent. I mean, if we got a Helix Vivi and they have an Opt or something like that, it kind of sucks. I might just cast Ultima, honestly. If we cast Ultima, just take a land. Yeah, just take a land. Play land, play Ultima. Just keep killing Vivis. I guess this is a little... one of our few answers to a Cauldron, but... Wait, what? Oh, Ultima ends the turn. That's gonna take a little getting used to. I'm not gonna lie. I just haven't played with Ultima yet. It's not just a sweeper. You have to actually like do your stuff beforehand, but that's fine. Here's an engineer. It's pretty funny. It's honestly fine. Like we just Helix this. We got Beza and Stock Up and stuff. By the power of Grayskull. I don't know that one. Let's cast Stock Up. Joshua Get Lost. Let's play Joshua. Let's discard. I'm gonna just land Beza. Be a little greedy here with this land. It's fine. Sure. Just say go and Get Lost up. And Joshua can flip and threaten to recurrent Chico, which is kind of cool too. Winter Night Stories. Discarding another engineer. So the thing is that, like, we don't really have an answer to Cauldron, but if we just kill every creature that they play, you don't really need an answer to Cauldron, so... Untap. We have Stock Ups for literal days. This is 5 mana to flip. Not gonna bother flipping that. Just gonna cast Chico. The Dragon! Let's get back the Reach Cover the way, because now we're looking to close the game out. And the double strike will matter in 2 turns, probably. And look at some cards. I'm just going to take a land. Play the land. Just that control fair, you know? You're just doing the control thing. Attack with Joshua. Hi, Joshua. And attack.
How strong are these video game characters?
4 cards in hand, a couple stories in the graveyard. Here's that's Vivi number 4. If you can believe it, there's Vivi number 4. Alright, so like, we should stock up, right? We don't care. So like, if we're scared of like a Spell Pierce, I just don't think we care. If we like Spell Pierce this, we just like stock up for a new removal spell. We're seeing like 10 cards next turn, so... This is the way. Might just never take Shiko. Hey, Shiko. Play stock up. And there's a get lost and a counterspell. Sure, we take those. How about stock up again? Right, that's enough mana to cast both if I draw a land, right? Now I need a land and something else. A land and whatever. I don't know, Helix, sure. Doesn't matter too much at this point. This is just, not gonna say it's garbage time, because I don't want you to stop watching, but, you know, it's something. Tagging. Jeskai does seem quite good against the Vivi decks. And we have end step into the Flood Maw. Yeah, you got it. We got double strike for the lethal next turn. We got counter spells or removal spells. They're gonna flashback Winter Night Stories. You got it. All right, you got it, friend. Sure, that's fine.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
I guess, yeah, sure, you can have that too. They did it. They played Soul Cauldron. Let's hear it for our opponent. Let's hear it for me.
Oh my God! Who do you think you are? I am.
So sideboarding. I would say I want this Ultima. I would say I want Clarion Conqueror is like kind of interesting. Turns off the Cauldron, but I think I like an Exercise and maybe a Loran. I'd say on Fire Magic. I think 3 steps is a little clunky. I think the Revelation's definitely clunky. They could also have Spell Pierce in their deck, so we gotta be aware of like some of the clunker big spells. I think Josh was kind of bad. Turns off Vivi too. Yeah, I mean, it also dies to our sweepers. Maybe we want to just like be more spot removal-y. Karn's barking about something. Let's they got split up. They got split up. Let's try 2 Conquerors. Sure, I'm in. You got a 3 steps for a negate. It's possible I want both negates. Helix, get lost, exhale. This seems fine. I don't know. Chat wanted to know if there'll be any Aerosmith Armageddon on the soundboard, and I said no. When we were at Rock and Roller Coaster with John and and Nicole, this is like 5-6 years ago at Disney World, and John was like 6 years old, and we can keep this. And John's like scared. He's scared to go on the roller coaster. Rock and Roller Coaster is going to be his first upside down roller coaster, and we're kind of like downplaying. We're like, does it go upside down? Does it go upside down? We're like, oh, yeah. And then he's like, where we walk through a section with like Aerosmith and stuff. It's Rock and Roller Coaster, and I'm gonna dump this in the graveyard for this. And I turn to John and I go, John, listen, nothing on this ride is scarier than Steven Tyler. And everyone in like the immediate area of the line laughed, and I was like, yes, nailed it. So Dragon Storm attack for 2. Pretty awkward mana. We could like play a land and get lost the Mako, or we could just play a tap land and keep setting up. Yeah. Oh, he loved it. Yeah, obviously he loved it because it's a freaking roller coaster. Roller coasters are awesome. So that was like 7-8 years ago, but I just enjoyed my joke. Here's Winter Night Stories. The Mako's getting a little bigger. Discard another Mako. Up to 3. And I think we're still just drawing cards. Don't want to close my eyes. Don't want to fall asleep anywhere near Steven Tyler, because that's really scary. Alright, so let's take a land. Steven Tyler's horrifying. Alright. They got a lot of cards and some pressure. If they were to have a few counter spells here or something like that, there's something Rawl, Crackling Wit. That's a good one. That is definitely a good one. So we can kill the Rawl and set up for a Wrath next turn. If they have a counter spell, we could be in trouble. Here's a Beza. Beza's pretty good too, actually. 2 lands in hand. We gotta kill Rawl, so we can get lost, tap land, and set up for next turn. Yeah, sure. So it's Parlor. I think having an option for untapped land is pretty cool, so I like that. So let's kill this and say go. We are certainly up against the edge here if they have a counterspell in their hand. Like one Disdainful Stroke might just put us away. Because we don't really, we have no way to play around Disdainful Stroke. You can play around Spell Pierce and Negate by casting Beza. Cast them as stories. Our hand might have been a little too slow this game. It was definitely really clunky. Mulligan into like a double tap land, and they discard 2 cards to go for that extra pump. And a Soul Cauldron, discarding Vivi. All right, we're dead. That's fine. Pretty good draw on their part. Pretty bad draw on our part. We could have maybe, I don't know. I don't think we're going to 5 with this hand, but if they're going to add 10 mana and just kill us, sure, that's fine. Vivi Cauldron is pretty good. So we're just fine for game 3. All right, on the play. Sure. A little slow, but we have turn 2 counterspell, and we have a Scryland, of course. Gonna dump Island. We need double white, so Scryland and Diverge is pretty nice. Man, 1-drop again? Starting town.
My kind of town.
I'm just gonna play a Soul Cauldron. I guess we'll counter this. We have Ultima, but I think it's just we should cash this in. I don't think about Graveyard Hate. The only graveyard card in their entire deck is like Cauldron. They have a little bit of flashback, but all right, we draw another non-white land. That's not ideal, but sure. Ral's a good card. Yeah, the Ral Planeswalker. Again, as the format slows down, folks are gonna like start playing Planeswalkers again. Like Elspeth, the 5-mana Elspeth is a wow. They're playing Geralf like my 10 new brew deck. That's fun. Geralf plus Cauldron, Geralf, Cauldron, and BV is infinite everything. I built that for 10 new brews like a way back, but the most Cauldron decks are not playing Geralf. It's pretty fun. It's dead, but it's fun. White source, please. No. That's all right. Our hand's getting pretty awkward here. We now can't cast anything. Here's a Dragon Storm. Oh, we're just trying different decks. Yeah. Attacking for 2, 4 cards in hand. No. Oh my god. Well, they have no blues. They can't counter this. So let's Quail and Catch. Still no lands. That's not good. Discard a Beza. Well, how about just not drawing lands? Here's Winter Night Stories. Rediscover the Way can help, but yeah, we're gonna get a Beza Treasure, which is embarrassing, but Nax resub, thanks so much. This is just a very different deck than Azorius Control. This is not like Azorius Control, with a red card or 2. Like again, this is more of a mid-range deck than a control deck. So they got 4 in hand, 2 mana up. We draw the card we're looking for. We draw a land. So I kind of like. Because we can't really kill this right now. 4/4, huh? Beza does not make tokens. I think we can Rediscover the Way and see what they do. Try and draw a counterspell out. Countersolve instantly. Get Lost. Plays. We'll just upkeep Get Lost. Try that one on for size. Looked into Unidex. I have not played a lot of Standard, so. And then the new set comes out in like a week, so. Here's Vivi. Alright, do your thing, Vivi. And Stories. So they're going to get 1 counter. And draw and discard some cards. Ultima's cute with Get Lost. It's kind of fun. Destroys the maps. Use Vivi mana. They find Enduring Curiosity. Okay. Top 3. We see some lands and a Meringue. So we know they have Enduring Curiosity next turn, which is actually pretty good against us. Ultima can deal with Curiosity, right? Yeah, it just destroys it, ends the turn. So I think I want to now Shiko, Get Lost Vivi, and then we'll Ultima later. Yeah. Okay, I like that. So let's take the Meringue. Let's Sundering Falls. Ultima number 2. Kind of like that. Let's Sheik go. And flashback Get Lost. I do agree that Ultima is kind of depressing if you like artifact decks. Like, Simulacrum Synthesizer fans are pretty sad about this card.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Alright, so we draw Ultima. They are not going to cast anything just yet. They can Curiosity end step. So we're gonna... I guess we'll just play Coil and Catch, give ourselves double strike. Take some land drops here. And let's discard... Maybe just Lorian. And double strike. Take another land. Alright, I mean... Attacking for 8. The reprinting Brotherhood's End. Set review tomorrow. I guess we'll find out, right? Boom. Set review tomorrow. I'll see you there. Well, I'll get to read all the cards too. End step Enduring Curiosity. You got it. Prof's Eidetic Memory. That's a good card. So the big thing here is that can we resolve Ultimate next turn? Here's a Scorching Shot. Think I heard a shot. Okay. I guess we're gonna just Helix the Mako then. So they'll draw an extra card. Alright, so they're gonna get one big shot at with Curiosity. I'm just gonna Ultima away the Curiosity on all the maps, which is kinda cool. Cool. So, there's Spell Pierce. Better late than never. It's a big attack, but they have 2 cards left and 2 stories. We're gonna go Ultima. Play land Ultima. We got the ultimate. Or do I look at the cards for a set review? Any chance I can convince you to try the untapped spoilers page? Who are you, Mr. Android? I mean, I have my own overlay and stuff, so. Here's Rawl. That's fine. Andrew, what's up, Andrew? Yeah, I have my own overlay and stuff, so. Okay.
You get to be my
We're just gonna... I mean, they could have like a Spell Pierce, but we have 2 Get Lost, which is fine. Alright, goodbye, Planeswalker.
Get off my plane.
We get to draw a card off Beza here. It's kind of sick. We're looking for a Shiko. It's land, sure. We're in pretty good shape. Here's Vivi. Yes, the Spider-Man set review is going to be really annoying because, like, I don't know how I'm going to format it. So I have to have both cards on the screens. I have to redo my entire overlay for it. So, I don't know. Spider-Man's going to be weird. I think I have to do the arena cards and the paper cards. We need to draw a spell here, folks. We're like... They have Cauldron now? I think we're dead. We just, like, kind of ran out of gas. We just, like, never played... We just haven't drawn stock up. We're halfway through our deck. I haven't seen stock up yet. We need more pictures of Spider-Man! Exactly. Alright. I mean, we have the Ultima to mop all this crap up, which is pretty good. Assuming that last card doesn't negate. Gonna land. Another land? Jesus. Archive. This is the way. Ultima. Alright, they draw FOMO. They've got land in hand. They've got Winter Night Stories. We're at 3? Jeez. Discard. Parties. All right. Like, this has been a pretty embarrassing game, I feel like. I feel like we were in pretty good control of this game, and like it kind of just slipped away. We just never found stock up, you know? All right, let's gas rediscover the way. We need a way to kill this 6-7. All right, that kills it. Here's Chico. First, probably. And we are going to play a Loran, right? Just Loran the enchantment. Love that.
Get off my plane.
All right. Got 20 cards in deck. Here's a Marauding Mako. They have a Vivi in the bin. We've already been through 3 Soul Cauldrons, only 2. They're 12. We get more looks next turn. Warehouse Storage is a really good card. We can't board recipes because like we have Chico in our deck, you know. We have Ghost Vacuums, but maybe I should have brought them in. Maybe I'm wrong. I could definitely be wrong. Where did a Thrill Seeker? I mean, if they got it, yeah. Draw another land. Rediscover for Exercise, Dispelling Exhale, Parlor. That's a pretty damn bad. Nice, it's fine. We get to kill this, but it's not very good. Alright, well, we are going to kill this. Vigilance attack. We do have a 2-turn clock here, so. And we can end step Loran draw. Alright. I mean, don't kill me. That's crappy. I mean, sure. Dude! Alright, GG. Yeah, I mean, I guess we never cast stock up, and if our deck never cast stock up, that's not good for us. I mean, maybe the vacuum should have come in. Maybe I'm wrong. I could definitely be wrong there, but sure. Alright, GG. You got me. I thought that would be pretty easy, but maybe we just could have boarded better and played better. Yeah, sure, it was a good game. Oh my god. Alright, well they mulligan, we're gonna mulligan also. We're gonna mulligan into oh, my favorite hand. Alright, we're gonna keep Ship a Get Lost. This card's still legal, right? Temple of Deceit. Temples are still legal. If Vivi becomes more popular, does High Noon return to the metagame? I don't think so. Keep second white source. I mean, it could be a sideboard card, but it's not going to be like a main deck card. All right, here is Demon Wall. They're going to duress me. You got it. Yes, this means they want to play more than 4 Surveil lands, or they actively don't want cards in their graveyard. I'm just gonna kill this. I'm tapping out for stock up next turn, and if they have an Annex, another stock up. Jeez, we found a stock ups we couldn't find last game. You know. All right, let's take split up, and I think you can take a tap land here. I think. Oh no. Only 2 lands. That's brutal. Okay. We're just gonna play an archive and say go. Here's a Beza, sure. And they just got nothing. They just got nothing. Alright. Alright. Sorry, opponent. Them's the break sometimes. Alright, temple number 2. Scry on top. Nailed it. If we go land, it's 5 cards in hand. We draw a card. God, base is so good. Like, 4/5, draw a card. Go ahead, kill it. Alright, I will not draw a card because they killed it. I could counter this and still draw a card. They topped a card, though, which is fine. Still a 1-for-1. Not the worst. Unholy Annex.
Get off my
We could just
plane.
get lost this rather than counterspell it. I'm just gonna get lost it. To make sure I set a stop before the end step. Getting lost. Perfect draw. Like, perfect draw. Rediscover the way. So I can play a threat and have counterspell up still. Bin that. Unholy Annex is a card that gets a lot better post-bans, you know? Alright, so we have enough mana for Shiko and a counterspell. So we'll take... What is Meringue? So you can counterspell for the next play, or go Shiko counterspell next turn. Unholy Annex. Sorry.
No, you can't. Don't even try.
Hold a dragon? No, thank you. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, oh man, another counterspell too. Jeez. Yeah, this down ain't big enough being out of the format's a big deal. Sure. So take 3 steps ahead. We Shiko stock up and just find a land. Shiko stock up's like really, really good. It's just like land and another Shiko. Cool. All right, you're up, friend. Only Annex number 3, huh? I think this is fine. We'll just get lost it again. That's quite the pile of maps they got there. Let me draw a lightning helix. So we can just helix them to... Oh, let's just do this. Just draw cards. Get our double strike on. Cool. Attack for 8. Keep Revelation. Oh my god, this is a massacre.
No, don't do this. Enough is enough.
Damn. Damn. Karzai Revenant, sure. This is a massacre, folks. This is truly.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Truly a massacre. Here's Elegant Parlor. Ship a land, say go. I mean, they missed a land drop or two. Like you can't miss a land drop or two against a deck like this, you know. Here's Deep Cavern Bat. Sure, whatever. Returns to their hand. 4 to you. They need to have a better counterspell than a Quench here. Alright, sure, that's fair. This Deep Cavern Bat could be a Baneslayer. There are 5 maps in play. Alright, they take the counterspell. We attack for 4. And do we want to cash in a Shiko for a just like 5 mana stock up? We have enough mana to... We actually have enough mana to split up. We could split up, destroy both of these, then play Shiko, and still have mana up for 3 steps ahead. Damn, that's crazy. Alright, let's do that. Destroy all untapped creatures. Play Shiko. And get back stock up. And take the stock up. And to rediscover the way and another Shiko. Oh my god.
Bingo.
All right.
You're up. Your turn. Temple of Deceit. Top. Right. Yeah, I mean they missed their 3rd land drop for a turn or two, so you know. But all right, so they are just like Dimir demons. We're gonna want Voice of Victory, Exercise, Loran, some number of negates, maybe Tiebinders. No fire magic. The helixes aren't... I mean, they have bats and demon walls. I think Joshua's kind of bad. I think Split Up's bad. Ultimate Day of Judgment. I don't like the idea of having to Wrath against them. Got the Revelation. I think 1 Wrath is fine. Something to dig for if we need to mop up some stuff. I think we're going to be 1-for-1ing for the most part. Voice of Victory is kind of nice. I think Tidebinder's unnecessary, right? Tidebinder doesn't stop the... You can't Tidebinder the room making it 6/6, right? Yeah, I just got the Tidebinders. And this looks pretty good to me. Can you Tidebinder the room making a 6/6? I don't know. I'm not sure, actually. Judge, you can? Okay, maybe I want to Tidebinder him. Because it's like, you play the spell for 5 mana, but then the trigger makes the card. Okay, that's fair. This thing's kind of sketchy. Yeah, those was the abilities, but... Alright, so... It's a little sketchy, but we're going to keep it. We got our Parlor. Unlocking a door is an activated ability. The Demon Creation has triggered ability. So, but like when you cast the room for 5, you're not activating an ability, you're casting a room. So like, activating a room in play is an activated ability. Weird card type. Pretty weird. That's annoying. That's fine. Like, take stock up. But... Now we got Exhale going, we got Get Lost going. We got Shiko. Now we just need some lands. Got the Shiko, now I need some Landos. Oh no. They have Mirix.
What can men do against such reckless...
And we didn't draw land. What's the process once you qualify? So the qualifiers this weekend. Day 1 is 7 wins before 3 losses. You only get 1 chance. Then if you do that, you make day 2. And day 2 is like, you need like 6 wins before 2 losses or something like that. Yeah, Mirix is pretty insane against this board right now. Draw land? We cannot draw land. Alright, well. I guess we're getting paid back for last game. Yikes. Alright, I mean, yeah, Mirix is a card that's rotating. It hasn't been super relevant recently, because the format is not really about, like, this super slow, grindy gameplay. At least it wasn't prior to the bans. But Mirix is really good. They didn't make a token. Sure.
Waka waka.
Betrayal me. Okay. Yeah, I mean... If we draw like 5 lands in a row, you can win, maybe. Deep Cavern Bat. Jeez. This card's interesting. Edict plus Tormod Script. They take the Day of Judgment. We draw a tap land. Jeez. Alright. Thundering Falls. Top card is Thundering Falls. We are going to say go. We're at 5 poison already. Jeez. And now they have a counter, so we just actually can't win. But whatever. Seven poison. If they had not missed that token, this game would be pretty over. We'd be at 9 poison. Alright, yeah, I mean, they just 100% have a counter spell. Let's just hope it's the gate and not, or, yeah, just not anything else, basically. Like, this would make life, tokens, and a card, but probably getting countered, yeah, sure. Alright. Yeah, Mirix is pretty damn good to control Mirrors when you miss land drops. We're not like a true control deck, so it shouldn't be like that good against us, but it is quite good, when you're gonna miss a land drop and stuff, so. Okay, let's go. Play first. And hand looks pretty good. Yeah, let's keep. No double wipe, that's fine. Paul Mulligan's to 6, and we're gonna ship a land here, I think. We want spells. Greedy. It is double wipe, but we'll find more, so. Okay. We'll play an untap land so I go here with Helix and Exhale up. So they play a bat, we can kill it. Or a wall, we can kill it. Sure. That's pretty good. Say it, folks!
Oh, it's lightning Helix! Oh my god!
And then we're just gonna slam our... We're just gonna slam Reach Cover the way here. Just keep our card advantage rolling. And we see Loran of the third path. Love it. Nice Unholy Annex he got there. Be a shame if something were to happen to it.
Poor predictable Bart. Always takes rock.
Reach Cover the way finds us a Beza. Love it. Here's a Loran. Get out.
Get off my plane.
Is Loran rotating? Loran is... I like a Loran. Me and Loran get along. Ship this. Say yeah. We got double white for Beza. We got Loran, Counterspell. They have second Annex here. Second Annex is pretty good. Okay, sure. So cast spell, get double strike. I mean, we cast Beza, we draw a card. Sure. Cast Beza and draw. And just attack. We got 4 get lost, you know, so... Yeah, Rex stage, some upside. It's also like being a legend and a human are both pretty cool too. They're going to arrest me, sure. This was just 5-0 to Magic Online League. Dig Dug reset, thanks so much. Helix, Exhale, or Day. Best card in my hand can't be Duress, which is kind of fun.
Is there anybody in here?
Take the Exhale. Play Preacher of the Schism. Question is, do I want to draw a card? Should both players draw here? Is that good for us? I think it is. We're gonna find Shiko, right? Or an answer to Annex. So 5-5 on cards.
Oh, it's lightning Helix! Oh my god!
I'm a golden god!
Yeah.
Alright, so we're just gonna Shiko rediscover the way, which is fantastic. Let's attack for 4 and see what they do. Sure. Looks good to me. I guess I'm gonna like try to throw away Loran and kill the Annex, but we'll just draw cards. This is like the Goblin Ringleader school of thought. Like, don't bother trying to find the answer you want. Just like freaking. I should guess first. That was stupid. Whatever. I wasted a scribe. My bad.
Oh, whoops.
Just keep drawing cards to find more answers eventually. It's not that bad, obviously, but it is now exiled, so I can't get it back with the next Shiko. Alright. Sure. Here's Ritual Chamber. I mean, you can just cast Meringue. Do I want each player to draw? I think so. I feel like our cards are on average better than theirs, so... Alright, so we're just gonna freaking jam this thing. Cast Meringue, bounce Token and the room that is already unlocked for 3. Bounce those, play a land. Top card is a Voice of Victory. I think we're kind of like past that point of the game. We're just gonna shift that. And we're gonna jam. I think it's now mostly like, do you have a sweeper or not? Because we got a lot of dragons in play. Scryland, sure. What do you got, friend? What's up, Strictly? That's a win.
Game. Blouses.
Cool. All right, so we went 2-1. We lost the Vivi Cauldron deck. I think we could have played and sideboarded better. Honestly, this deck looks pretty good against the Vivi Cauldron deck. Able to kind of kill all the creatures. I think that maybe we did want the graveyard hate, though. We kind of lost to like their all their flashback cards, things like that too. So I think we sideboarded and maybe played badly, but this doesn't make it would have a good matchup in that matchup. But it seems just kind of good in general. Like just like Shiko, stock up a bunch of removal spells is like a pretty reasonable plan, and you can season the taste for how the format actually is. So cool deck, more to play on stream. You two folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.